when I became CEO, my predecessor said, what are you going to be passionate about? How are you, what's your backbone of your leadership? What is it going to be anchored in? And that's, it's only people who make infrastructure effective. Without people, none of that matters. So that was always key to, how I wanted to lead. And we find here that if we're having a disagreement or having an issue, and what should we do? We're always anchored when we say, well, what's the best people first solution? It's a mantra that we've had at our company, but we see how important it is for our entire community, and we're always trying to be helpful. So again, as long as we're anchored into the right thing, people, all the rest of the stuff will come along with it. A lot of utilities don't call out and make outbound calls, but we decided that we wanted to do this. And so we have a group called the core group. The core of our customer service operations are, how can we come out and create outreach to be helpful? And we found that they did need help with their energy bills. We actually have a connected agency with the United Way. It's called REAP, and it's an agency that we utilize to provide utility assistance. We've had it for about 20 years, but we also found the issues were much broader than that. I mean, there were people who were having challenges just putting food on the table because they had lost their jobs. And so then we started realizing that organizations like the San Antonio Food Bank, which has a wonderful mission and has always been there, even more so, it was a bigger need. But what we found is our employees that were making those outbound calls would hear about the additional needs that customers have. And then they would say, well, let me look that number up for you. Let me tell you who you can call. And one place that we could go is out on the United Way website. And we could look for organizations that filled the need and the gap of each individual person who had a special need or a special set of circumstances. Maybe they don't have an ability to know more about that organization. And we encourage our employees to stick on the phone, and our team members, our energy advisors, to stick on the phone and just be helpful. United Way was critical for us to be successful with that. They meet a wonderful gap of both being the connector, helping with funding, helping an organization, again, think about the best way for it to be sustainable going forward, and actually connecting people with the programs and services that they need. One time it really hit me that the United Way was there for one of our employees who had lost everything in a fire. And I think the network of having the United Way agency help in that instance, and then us supporting that, our team member, made all the difference in the world. I feel like we couldn't have done it as well by ourselves, and by partnering with the United Way and our employee, knowing that agency and network of agencies were there to help them get back on their feet and get back to a new normal was incredible. The way that we can make a difference is to continue to be supportive of the organization, to remember that while maybe we've had a tough year and we've sacrificed a lot for our community, but at the same time, we do have our jobs and we do have our benefits. And that is more than many people in our community have. And the United Way agency helps us make exponential benefits to people in need. So I encourage you, as we go through our campaign, give willingly, and make sure, again, that we're part of the solution that can help everyone.
United we win.